Hey, what's up guys, it's Unleash here today, and we are back with another video on Sonic X Shadow Generations. So it seems that even when we aren't getting trailers on the game, we're still getting small bits of info on the game, which is very good actually, because the game comes out in just over 3 months, so it's about time that the constant news cycle for the game begins. And the info in today's video is actually pretty darn exciting, with some disappointment here and there. So, let's not waste any more time. Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's take a look at the news at hand. Onto Twitter with Sonic Rush. So in the last video we talked about how Sonic X Shadow Generations was actually teasing a brand new playable character, because on the Japanese website for Shadow Generations it showed Shadow and then next to him it said coming soon. But there have been some developments regarding that, because right here from Shun Nakamura there isn't even one left. Now on its own this seems like, bro, what are you talking about? What the hell do you mean? But this could be relating to the fact that there is one more playable character in Shadow Generations, referring to the website that we were all talking about. This might be him confirming that, no guys, there's no other playable character in Shadow Generations, don't get your hopes up. But we don't know for certain, so it's just something to be thrown out there. But going back to that playable character theory, with the release of the teaser for Sonic X Shadow Generations Dark Beginnings, the prologue animation, people have been speculating that maybe the new playable character is actually Emerl. And the more you think about it, the more it actually does kind of make sense. I mean, for starters, he's already been brought back in the teaser, so having him be in the game isn't too far-fetched actually. And the gameplay of this new playable character is going to have to be quite similar to Shadow, and we know that Emerl has the ability to copy other people's abilities. Unless it's only a Sonic X thing, because that's where I got that from, but let me know down below if that's actually true or not. So perhaps Emerl could have a similar playstyle to Shadow with the boost or something, it's possible. And Emerl is most likely going to be an enemy to Shadow, so either we fight Emerl in Shadow Generations, he could be a boss fight, or we could actually just straight just play as him, like some sort of episode Shadow type thing, but this time episode Emerl. I mean, we also had episode Metal for Sonic 4, which is actually a villain, so episode Emerl or something, that is a feasible idea. Maybe Emerl is just the hard mode version of Shadow Generations, again, which would make sense, because episode Metal, episode Shadow are basically hard mode versions of the original stages that they were actually played in. And maybe this is why Iizuka is so keen on not telling us the length of Shadow Generations, because he doesn't want to reveal that there's an entire second story or something where you play as Emerl. This could be major copium right here, but it's also an idea, so who knows at this point, who knows, but again, it's a possible idea, so I would highly disregard this straight away yet, so yeah. Anyways, next tweet is from Blue Wolf Blitz. Yeah, I knew I was losing my mind, the depth of field is basically gone. Sonic X Shadow Generations on the left, Devil's Details PC port on the right. What the hell is Devil's Details? Okay. And they're referring to this screenshot right here from Sonic X Shadow Generations, so this is obviously the original one. Then over here is from the base Generations with Devil's Details, so I don't know what that means. Also, the Auto HDR looks horrid. Everything is overexposed and saturated. Gonna be honest with you right here, I kinda don't mind the way the remaster looks here. I kinda like how vibrant it is, but at the same time, the more I look at it, the more weird it looks. Like at first glance it looks nice and vibrant, I'll give it that, but then the more you look at it, it does look a bit oversaturated, I'll give you that. Then I can't really see what they meant with the depth of field, so they've got a comparison here. So looking at the mountains near the goal ring, this is the remaster here, then this is base Generations with Devil's Details. Again, what does that mean? Hell. And it seems that the remaster removes a bit of the blur from the background, and I don't really mind it again, to be honest. And I swear depth of field is kind of like a setting that you can turn off in some games. I know Lost Worlds had it in there, so maybe in the screenshot, again, might be a bit of copium here, but maybe they've turned depth of field off, perhaps? I don't know. But even if it isn't an option, then they just removed it, I don't really mind it, to be honest. It doesn't look horrible at least. It's not something so noticeable that I'm going to go, oh my god, that looks awful. It's not really anything too bad, so yeah, for the people who care about it, yeah, there's something like this has been removed and changed or whatever, so yeah, for those people who care about it, there you go. Anyways, next tweet right here from Egg_X, the animated Professor J6 journal entry, referring to obviously the teaser animation for Sonic X Shadow Generations Dark Beginnings. As we can see right here, this is actually taken from the screenshots of Gerald's journal, I think from the trailer, where you can see a little bit of text, and I think someone's actually transcribed it right here. So, Journal 6, my worst fears have come true. The Gizoid has absorbed enough weaponry and technology that it started to go out of control. The resulting rampage resulted in the destruction of most of the Ark. I've deciphered the rest of the stone tablet. It says, when the Gizoid had learned all that it could, it became a god of wrath, and all was destroyed. the researchers somehow managed to subdue the Gizoid and sealed it away. Luckily, it only had one Chaos Emerald installed. If it were to have all 7 emeralds installed, it might destroy the whole planet. The Gizoid is too much of a liability. I tried destroying its core, but nothing I did worked. I understand too little of the technology that built him. My best hope is to try and reprogram this AI into a free-willed, emotion-based AI. And yeah, that's pretty much what we see in the Dark Beginnings teaser, whatever. We see Imelda destroying the whole of the Ark pretty much and going after Gerald, so yeah, it's actually kind of cool that we're seeing all these journal stuff animated, so maybe Dark Beginning is just all Gerald's journals actually animated with a bit more in there, because that's what it's looking like right now. And I'm not too into the Emerald lore and the Sonic battle stuff, but does Emerald run off an emerald or something? Because that's what it's saying here, so has Emerald ever had 7 emeralds all at once? Because if so, that could be a cool concept for a game, I'm just saying. Or maybe even Shadow Generations where Emerald gets all the emeralds and then you have to fight him. That could be cool, just saying. But then you play as Emerald as well with the emeralds. Ooh, that could be big. That could be big. Anyways, next tweet right here from Blingy Pilled. What the hell is it? What are these usernames, man? Maria this, Emerald that. What about the best true deep lore characters, Sega? And they're referring to the gun agent, or is it the gun command actually, from Shadow the Hedgehog, and I think he was related to Maria in some way, if I can remember, something like that. And then, of course, surprise, surprise, Ian Flynn replies with hashtag knowing smile. So they're gonna do something with the gun commander from Shadow the Hedgehog. No idea what or where they're gonna do it with. Maybe it's in the animation rather than the game itself. But from what I do remember actually, I think in Shadow the Hedgehog expert mode, doesn't the gun commander invite Shadow the Hedgehog to meet his family or something because they kind of like make peace or something? I think that happens, right, in expert mode, I'm pretty sure. I played that recently, I'm pretty sure that's in there. Who knows, maybe we could see that gun commander guy come back and actually interact with Shadow once again and see how they've got along since Shadow the Hedgehog, because yeah, I guess that would be nice, I suppose. Or maybe we could see more of the gun commander's relationship with Maria when they were young. Actually, that makes more sense, yeah, because we are seeing more of the Ark and Maria in Shadow, so having this gun commander guy in there as well, yeah, that makes a whole lot more sense actually, yeah. That's probably where it's going to be in the teaser. I mean, not the teaser, the animation. The next tweet right here from Sonic Stadium. Takashi Iizuka said that Shadow Generations, in the upcoming Sonic Shadow Generations, will have a significant emphasis on story that will cross over in some way with the original Sonic Generations. Now, we know it's going to cross over with the Time Eater or whatnot, but hear me out, Sega. Hear me out. Give us a versus Sonic boss fight in Shadow Generations where we play as Shadow and fight Sonic instead, because that would just be sick. Like with the animation quality that we have nowadays from Shadow Generations and Sonic Frontiers, imagine how cinematic a Sonic boss fight could be nowadays. Like that would be really sick. I mean, it would be a heck of a lot better than the ones in Sonic Adventure 2, that's all I know. But again, that could be the Hopium speaking and they're just talking about Shadow near the end of Generations where he says, "You got this, Sonic," and that could be it. So, yeah. Right, and the final tweet right here from Genki_Japan. Sonic X Shadow Generations display box. And we can see an advertisement box art for Sonic X Shadow Generations in Japan, and I mean, there's nothing big about this image, it's just that, once again, that box art is so clean, man, like, genuinely. I think this box art might be the best box art we've ever seen for a Sonic game, period. Like, I'm just thinking about it right now, like, what really rivals this? Like, seriously, what actually is going against this right now? I mean, what? I'd say Frontiers, Black Knight, and 06. I think apart from that, no other box art comes even close to this. I mean, SA2, SA1, they're alright. I mean, the art is nice, but they got nothing on this, man. This is just so much cleaner, man. Like, the renders are such fire, the colours and everything, like the saturation, everything is just so good with this box art, man. Anyways, that about does it for today's video then. So, the speculation for is there another playable character in Shadow Generations continues, and if Emerl is that second playable character, or even in the game at all, that would be pretty cool, man. That could be really exciting, like a boss fight or something. Yeah, that would be sick. But let me know what you guys think of this news. Do you think that Emerl or even the Gun Commander will appear in Shadow Generations? Let me know down below. Love to see what you guys have to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, especially the last one. Don't forget to become unleashed. Watching that join button down below. And remember, it is not necessary. And I'll see you all next time. Peace.